Located on the coast of the Pacific, Lima combines the best fun experiences in a fantastic mix that will take your breath away. Wondering what to do during your stay in this capital city? Well, I've compiled a list of the top things to do in Lima, Peru. Do stick around until the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of these exciting activities. Number 21. Paraglide over the Lima coastline. If you would like to kickstart your tour on a high note, then one of the first things to do in Lima is go paragliding over the Lima coastline. Surely this is no activity for the feeble-minded, and you may want to sit this one out if you are an acrophobic. However, this is one exhilarating activity you don't want to miss if you are up for the task. Lima boasts one of the most spectacular views in South America, and it even gets better when you look at it from the top. So if you want to see this city from this perspective, you should step out to the coastline, where you can paraglide and enjoy a bird's view of the fantastic city. If you are new to this activity, you don't have to worry either, as there are on-site guides to take you through the basics. Number 20. Take a stroll along the Miraflores Boardwalk at sunset. Miraflores is among the pride districts in Lima, and it has many exciting features to show. A walk through this neighborhood will show you some fantastic restaurants, boutiques, shopping complexes, and many more attractions. But then, none is as breathtaking as the ocean view from the Malecon Boardwalk. This smooth part stretches about 2 miles along the natural curve of Lima's coastal line, and it is the perfect place to watch the sunset. You definitely should step out of your hotel and enjoy the scenic ocean view and nearby beaches as you stroll along the Miraflores Boardwalk. There are not many better ways to spend your evenings in this part of town. Number 19. Admire the street art at Barranco. There are a number of art galleries across Lima, but you'll have to opt for the street art if you want to see the best of raw talents on display. Well, talk about street arts in Lima, and the colorful neighborhood of Barranco will be your best bet. Here, you can find awe-inspiring wall arts and graffiti that are sure to leave you amazed. The district itself is bohemian-styled, with interesting ancient and modern house patterns made spectacular by the various flower-filled parks around. But the colorful wall art adds up to ensure there's much more to admire in this part of town. Number 18. Explore the Wakapugana and Pachecomac ruins. Lima offers many high-end activities that promise to take your breath away. But if you want an alternate experience, then perhaps you should take a stroll back in time by visiting the famous Wakapugana and Pachecomac ruins, which are two historically significant sites that are must-sees for history enthusiasts and regular tourists alike. The Wakapugana ruins are an adobe and clay pyramid in Miraflores, and it used to be a burial site for the nobles. The Pachecomac ruins, on the other hand, are located just outside the Lima city center and date back to the Spanish conquest of the region. It houses several temples, pyramids, and graves of elites from as early as 200 AD. Luckily, you can get a guided tour through each ruin for as low as $5 and enjoy a memorable experience. Number 17. Relax at the beach circuit. One of the best activities that attract locals and tourists to the capital city of Lima is a fun time at the beach. And you should know that an interesting circuit of beaches surrounds this place. Well, you certainly need no invitation to head out to one of these outstanding beaches and enjoy a warm summer afternoon, taking in the beautiful scenes around the ocean. You can also get in on some exciting activities here, like swimming, paragliding, beach soccer, and other fun sports. Indeed, a time out on the beach circuit in Lima always guarantees loads of fun memories that can last a lifetime. Number 16. People watch at the Plaza de Armas. Plaza de Armas is arguably the most popular tourist attraction in Lima, and visiting it is non-negotiable if you want to enjoy the best of your stay here in the capital. The site has been described as one of Lima's birthplaces and the city's central core. It is conveniently located in the historic center of Lima, and it houses some of the most important buildings in Peru, like the Government House. Moreover, Plaza de Armas, as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is constantly crawling with large crowds of people consisting of both locals and tourists. Watching these people interact and go about their business can be very satisfying if you can get a good vantage point. Surely, this is the best place to go people watching in the city, and it's an activity you don't want to miss. Number 15. Get spiritual at the Narco Huasi Stone Forest. The Andean culture is a significant part of Peru's rich history, with several historical Andes sites to show. Thankfully, most of these sites are still present as attractions for tourists looking to explore the remains of the extinct culture. Marcahuasi is one of these famous remains, and the iconic stone forest is its most remarkable feature. The stone forest is a historical site filled with dozens of psychedelic stone formations, with sculptures and carvings left by the Andeans several centuries ago. These sculptures are believed to have spiritual significance, and you can join some locals to go on a spiritual journey at the stone forest, located a couple of hours from Lima. Number 14. Bike down the El Morro Hill. One of the top activities in Lima is the hike up El Morro Hill, also called Morro Solar. The hill is just west of the Chorrillos district and is a beacon for hikers from Lima and beyond. Moreover, the climb is not very difficult, and you can spice it up by hiring a bicycle to ride up and down the hill. Hikers who manage to get to the top of this hill are often rewarded with a panoramic view of the city. However, the most interesting part of this activity is reserved for the descent, which can often test your balance and guts. But if you're up for it, you can choose to bike downhill for a crazy adventure of a lifetime. Number 13. Explore South America's largest collection of catacombs. Of course, there are several famous catacombs in South America, but none is as big or famous as the Convento de San Francisco in Lima. This catacomb collection consists of a network of underground passageways, offering a unique experience to anyone who dares to explore. Before the first cemetery was built in Lima, the catacombs were a burial ground, and about 25,000 crypts were laid to rest here. As expected, many tourists often prefer not to come here, but those who do often find the tour quite enlightening. Number 12. Marvel at the colorful water fountains. Lima also has an electric nightlife to go with the numerous daytime attractions, and one of the best places to enjoy your evening in Lima is the Circuito Mágico del Agua. Located at the Parque de la Reserva, the Magic Water Circuit is the largest water fountain park in the world and consists of about 15 fountains. These colorful fountains incorporate a fantastic mix of lights, music, and other interactive elements that better explain the local culture. This place is always buzzing at night, and you can always step out from your hotel to enjoy the performances at this world-famous site. By the way, if you want to learn how to save money on airfares, then click the link in the description below. This guide will teach you how to always get the cheapest flights. Number 11. Swim with sea lions at the Palomino Islands. If you are a fan of wildlife, then one of the best things to do in Lima is going to visit the Palomino Island and watch the animals in their natural habitats. This incredible wonder of nature lies on the coast of the capital city, and it is one of the top attractions in this area. There are many sea animals here, but the most popular are the sea lions and birds. You can marvel at the incredible sight or take your experience a notch higher by swimming with the sea lions. Rest assured that the animals are friendly and will not harm you in any way. Number 10. Hike to the top of San Cristobal Hill. If you are a hiking fan looking for a challenging part to trek in Lima, your destination should be Cerro de San Cristobal. This hill is the highest peak in Lima, attracting expert hikers from all around the capital city. If you are up for this challenge, you can join a team of other tourists to ascend the hill. Standing at a height of over 400 meters from sea level, you already know this hike will test your fitness. However, the trail is flanked by a series of unique sceneries, and the breathtaking view of the city from up the hill is worth all the effort. Surely this is one activity you don't want to miss out on if you're an adventure lover. Number 9. Explore the remains of America's oldest civilization. Ever wondered what the oldest civilization in America is? Well, now you can know that Caral is considered the oldest in all the Americas, tracing back over 5,000 years. Luckily, the Caral people have their roots here in Peru, and you can explore this civilization's remains during your stay in Lima. Although these remains are primarily located in the Barranca province, it's just about 100 kilometers north of Lima and can be accessed by road. For history enthusiasts, this is one day trip you don't want to omit from your list of things to do here in Lima. Here, you will learn all you need to know about the lifestyle and culture of the ancient Caral civilization. Number 8. Stroll with your partner at the Parque Del Amor. Of course, a trip to Lima promises an exciting and worthwhile experience for everybody, including lovebirds and couples looking to rekindle their affection. If you are visiting Lima with your partner, you may want to head down to the Parque Del Amor, a small park in Miraflores dedicated to lovers. The surrounding walls in this park are decorated with passionate art, and the El Beso statue at the center of the park shows two lovers enjoying an intimate kiss. It does get really romantic here at sunset, and a walk around this park with your partner is the best way to kick off an intensely romantic evening. Number 7. Go sandboarding in the nearby sand dunes. Sandboarding is a somewhat extreme activity that involves gliding on a board across a sand field. This activity can be done on any slanted sand surface, but the experience is tripled up when it's done on sand dunes. Of course, it's not every day you come across a slidable dune, but that is certainly not the case here in Lima. If you are a sandboarder or a fan looking to learn a few new tricks, your visit to the capital city just got way more interesting. There are a collection of epic sand dunes in and around the city, and you can pick one from the lot to go sandboarding on. Luckily, you can also meet other friendly sandboarders willing to teach you some basic skills and more. Number 6. Hang out at the only shopping mall built into a cliff. As far as shopping complexes and centers go, Larco Museum is one of the best and most popular in all of Peru and is located in the Miraflores district. Luckily, this shopping complex is accessible from almost anywhere in Lima, so you can take advantage of your time in the capital city to go hang out at the shopping center. Built in the late 90s, this shopping center has grown to be a famous tourist attraction in these parts, while retaining its status as a commercial institution. You can find almost all kinds of stock in this shopping complex, and you can also just go hang out, take some nice pictures, and capture some memorable moments here in the market. Number 5. Sample the flavors of Peru in Surquillo's market. Your visit to Peru is far from complete if you haven't indulged your taste buds in some local delicacies, and Lima promises just the best of Peru's local dishes. Of course, you can walk into any restaurant to order the local goat meat and cheese, but I recommend you find a food market instead for a better experience. Moreover, Peruvian recipes are quite unique, and the Surquillo Street Market is where you'll get samples of the best flavors. You will also find assorted arrays of fresh, exotic fruits. If there's one street market sure to give you the best value for your money, the Surquillo Street Market comfortably tops the list. Number 4. Surf or paddleboard in the Pacific Ocean. Peru is located on the shoreline of the Pacific Ocean, and you surely do not want to return home without visiting this shoreline. Luckily, Lima cuts through a significant part of the shoreline, giving you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go explore and take in the view of the famous Pacific Ocean. Well, there are many activities on shore here in Lima, and you will definitely find them pretty interesting. If you are fond of in-water activities, then you can opt to swim, surf, or paddleboard in the Pacific Ocean. Now, how crazy does that sound? If you would rather not get wet, then you could stay on the beach and enjoy the breathtaking view of the ocean and all the people having fun on the shore. Number 3. Take a day trip to the Wakachina Oasis. Day trips are almost inevitable for tourists who want to enjoy the best experiences while visiting the capital city and Lima. And one of the most popular day trips here is the trip to Wakachina Oasis. Located south of the city, Wakachina is a small village built around a small oasis and surrounded by desert sands. The village is just about 300 kilometers from Lima, making it the ideal day trip to get you away from the busy city. Here, you will find other tourists like you enjoying the experience and making fun memories. You can go sandboarding on the surrounding sand dunes, or head around the oasis and just marvel at one of nature's finest works. Number 2. Take a day flight over the Nazca Lines. Want to explore the remains of another ancient civilization in Peru? Then it's time to go flying over the Nazca Lines. Located a little further into the desert, the Nazca Lines are believed to have been left by the Nazca people that once occupied these parts, and the lines have been intact for thousands of years. What's even more interesting is that these lines represent different animals, including a monkey, a spider, and a hummingbird. It is about 400 kilometers from Lima to the Nazca Lines, and you can add it to your list of day trips from Lima, since it will be a lot more complicated to drive through the 1,000 square kilometers of desert. The tour is often embarked upon by flight. Also, you can get a better perspective of the artistic display from a top view angle. On your way here, You can take a road trip to Nazca, from whence you can join a guided tour to fly over the Nazca Lines. The tour can be completed in a little over 30 minutes, but the distance to this UNESCO-recognized site makes it an ideal day trip from Lima. Number 1. Take a day sail by the Bayestas Islands. You may have had the experience of sailing around an island in the past, but you may want to hold on to your guts for this one as you sail by the Bayestas Islands. Another exciting day trip from Lima. This epic adventure may well be the pick of the bunch, as you will also get to see and experience a rich collection of marine life. The Bayestas Islands are a group of uninhabited islands off the southern coast and around the city of Picchu. It is just about 200 kilometers from Lima and an ideal getaway from the city. You can get to Picchu by road, but you will have to join a sailing party for the rest of the tour. The islands are home to Humboldt penguins, sea lions, Peruvian boobies, and pelicans. This means you are assured of a fun time exploring the great islands as you observe all these wildlife while sailing around the island. Click on this video right now for more day trip ideas from Lima, Peru.